It's Thursday, May the 20th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show. We talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world. Hey, happy 520 to all you out there in China.
Is that a thing?
I think that's like the equivalent of their Valentine's Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
520, the day of love.
Why specifically 520? What's the history behind it?
I didn't look that far into it.
Bro, you're Asian. You should know this.
Yeah, but I'm not Chinese.
It's the same.
Whoa,
Tomato. Who cares?
Whoa, you're right. I'm Italian.
You're right. A Mamma Mia pizzeria. Let's go.
You guys all know this. Come on. So yeah, there you go. Hey, so last week I made the bold claim that we get to enjoy spring for 8 days.
Yo, this is a lie. It says Chinese Valentine's on August 24th.
Then what's 520?
I don't know.
It's the day of love. It's the day of love. Okay.
I'm looking it up. Keep going.
Just go 520. Love China.
Is yet another? It's another Chinese Valentine or multiple Chinese Valentines.
Okay, so I didn't know there was multiple Chinese Valentine's
That's
Day.
wild. Listen, you guys are greedy as fuck. What's going on, man?
Man, they like money.
Traditional Lovers' Day is on the lunar July 7th, and the Western Valentine's Day on February 14th. But 520 originated from the internet.
Hell yeah.
So it's brand new.
Hell yeah. Welcome.
All right, there you
You're
go.
welcome.
All right.
Anyways, as I was saying, last week I made the bold claim that we would enjoy 8 beautiful days of spring. I was wrong.
Yeah, we got like 2 days.
Yeah, and now it's just hot.
Now it's 32 degrees,
Oh
baby.
man.
Celsius for all you Fahrenheit.
You see, I thought I was making a very, very, very good prediction. I was still wrong.
You're still wrong.
Holy
You
smokes.
cannot predict Ontario weather. You cannot
Jeez,
predict it, my man.
It's blazing out there. Anyways, so I've been trying to bike, right?
Yeah.
At my work, at my place of employment, we have started a Strava group.
Okay. Crushing it?
And I joined it. And like I think it's for some charity thing.
So you just want to go to flex on them, right?
More or less.
All right.
I'm number 2.
2? Oh no, who's number 1?
And the guy that's beating me, like it's so bullshit how it's ranked, because they're doing it by time based, like how much time you are on the bike, or running. So me being fast or going like crazy distances has nothing to do with it.
Oh.
It's literally so like the guy who's beating me, he's at one of the properties we own. He's one of like the building technicians.
Yeah.
But he bikes to work every day.
Okay.
And it's about a 25K ride, so every day is 50K.
Yeah.
Now that's how much I do in a day.
Yeah.
But he takes not twice as long, but
a lot.
Like
he's not working out; he's cruising.
Yeah, like if it takes me an hour to do something, it takes him an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the times, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to compete with that?
Why is he getting rewarded for going slower?
And then it says like total distance, and like I'm number 1.
Yeah.
But the metric is time.
The metric that matters.
It's time. And I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? Just leave my Strava on?
Yes.
And just
cheat.
And I kind of want to
cheat,
but then I'm only lying to myself.
You know what you need to do? You need to keep your Strava on in between bike rides.
Dude, it's killing me. It's killing because I just want to
complain. You should complain.
I just want, because it's literally like what you would expect. Everybody's got like, an hour here, an hour there, and then it's me and this other guy at the top with like 11 hours a week, and it's just, and I think he's just inching it out to stay at number 1 now.
You know what this is? Time theft. This is an HR complaint. You should go to HR. You'd be like, hey, listen, this shit's rigged.
Because I'm putting out like at least 100K more than him, but because he's so much slower, it says that he's putting out like an hour more than me, and it hurts. It's really
that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It's just gnawing at my competitive.
No, get it. Tell your boss. Send a strongly worded email.
Yeah, I'm very upset.
I wish to bring attention to blah 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 blah, and then this, and then go for it.
Yeah. So
sincerely, all caps.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where my life has been at.
That's fucked up.
It's not good. I don't like it, and it's pissing me off. But you know what I do like?
What?
When Paul writes in,
I do like that too.
With a question to chew on.
It's always my favorite.
Paul Chu says, is there anything that you've done that you won't necessarily do again, but would recommend others try it at least once? This can be experiences, food, activities, etc. You got anything?
Being born, probably, I wouldn't take this right now.
Whoa. Wow. Doc.
For me personally, resorts,
What
like
about
trips.
What about it?
I've done resorts. I've been to them. I understand the all-inclusive lifestyle, Go to somewhere in South America, chill on a beach, do that whole... I'm over. I think I'm done with that.
Okay.
I don't think I ever want to go back to a resort ever again.
No?
No.
I think I would.
Like, yeah. If I went with the boys, right?
Okay.
If the boys wanted to go to a resort, I'd be like, all right, party time.
Yeah.
But I don't think if it's just like, oh, like, let's do a casual couples thing to Mexico. And I'm like, I'm good.
So you're dating a girl and she's like, yo, let's go to Fiji on a resort. You'd be
And
like...
I'd be like, yeah, but yo, what if we like trek some German mountains instead? Like, what if we
Okay.
did something else?
Damn, what's wrong with the resort, man?
I don't know. I just think they're really fucking boring. Like, I can do a resort for max like 2 days, 3 days stretching it, and I'm over it.
Do you like relaxing? Do you like just chilling on the beach?
Define relaxing.
Do you like chilling on a beach?
Like just doing nothing, just laying on the beach?
Yeah, just laying on the beach or just hopping in the water.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I think that's why the thing. Remember when we all used to do yoga together?
Yeah.
You'd be like, Anthony, what the fuck are you moving all the time for? It's
Yeah.
like vinyasa or whatever, where you just gotta lay down. I'm like, yeah, but like I want to do stuff, like thinking about things. I think that's why I can't just like sit down and watch a TV show.
I noticed.
Yeah. Because I'm like,
I'm aware.
The games, I'm like doing the game, but like I'm just passively watching this thing. Like what?
That's okay. It's good. You should learn how to relax more.
I probably should. You're not wrong. You know what? You might even be right.
Yeah, you probably should.
But
you should probably just disconnect every now and then.
But what if I just stared at my screen for 12 hours a day?
But you've done that for the past 9 years.
Some would argue I've done it for the past like 25 years, but
see, I was only counting when you got like a computer that you could actually do that with.
But I did have a computer when I was younger. I was playing Diablo 2 like a motherfucker.
Okay.
Windows 98, baby.
Do me a favor. Just take 1 hour every week. Just pick an hour. And I want you to not look at anything.
That's like what, the ceiling?
Like even if you go for a walk, I don't want you to take your phone.
Oh, so much work.
I don't want you to listen to music. I don't want you to do anything. And tell me what that's like. Just 1 hour a week.
That's gonna be so boring.
Or 15 minutes a day.
That's even worse.
So then make it 1 hour a week. I just
worse.
want to see what you come up with.
All right.
Yeah, just try it. See what happens. I mean, you might go crazy.
It's gonna be
and I'll be here for you.
The longest hour. Like I went on a walk this week.
Yeah.
It was like an hour. It was a good hour, but I was listening to some jams.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Right?
You're scrolling on a feed every now and then. Yeah.
Where's my app? I downloaded some fucking classical movements.
Yeah. No, don't do any of that. Just completely disconnect. See what happens.
But listen, modern day capitalism has told me if I'm not maximizing my time, I'm wasting it.
Who cares?
All right.
Who cares? Who cares?
Okay.
Time is always there.
Is it?
You just get older.
Oof. Big oof. But yeah, right now I think right now it's resorts.
Resorts, you say you tell someone to try?
I would say do it because like
I feel like the more common thing is for them to not do a resort.
Is it?
I think when most people go on vacation, like especially if you have a family.
Okay, then my thing for them to try is don't go to the resort. Oh, travel by yourself.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But
hold on. The
what?
question is what you would recommend that you wouldn't do again.
Oh, yeah. So, but I would do that again. 100%.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know. What? Okay, you go. I gotta think of some more stuff.
I'm not. Sell your soul to corporate.
Don't do that.
Try it once.
But then don't do it.
Try it once, and then if you find something better in the private sector, do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
that.
Okay.
Start a YouTube channel.
You would never do it. Wow. I can hear the cries from here. Of like, no.
Yeah.
Where's my toy review?
I think everybody should try that. Like, take something you like and see what happens.
I should try that.
Just so that, like, I don't know, you get to see what it's like.
Yeah. See if you got the gift of gab.
You know. And
Start
then,
a podcast.
Sure, start a podcast. Yeah, for sure. There's one.
Ooh, build model kits. Just
Nah.
yeah,
That's too good. That's too good.
You can't just never do it again. Do it once, and then just kind of.
I would say, I don't know.
Honestly, I used to be very like scared of trying new things because I was always focused on like the negative of it. Most of the time, I want to say like 90%. This is an unscientific amount, but like usually the bad thing that you imagine will happen doesn't actually happen.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I share that same mentality. I don't even think about a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think about the bad things once in a while, but like lately it's just like fuck it, I'll try it. Like when I went to Japan, I met up with a friend, and she was like, "Hey Anthony, let's try some like delicacies."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "That sounds dangerous."
Mm.
And she gave me this thing in Japanese called milt, and I learned later it's the sperm sac of like a certain type of fish that they like marinate, and like when you pop it in your mouth, it's like a gusher of like fish jizz.
Yeah.
And I ate. I'm like, that shit's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I've stopped questioning shit, like, especially with food, where people are like, "This is good." I'm like, "Cool, I'll eat it." And they're like, "Don't you want to know what it is?" I'm like, "Don't tell me until after I've tried it."
Yeah. Yeah. No. I've always had that mentality. Like, yeah, you gotta try at least once.
Yeah.
How am I gonna know if I don't like it? Like, and this goes beyond food, like
Mhm.
activities or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of anything that like
Exercise, maybe do it once, but like never just kind of quit.
Can't follow you down that road. Can't follow you down that road. How about video games? Try it out.
Yeah, try it out and do it forever.
No, I don't know. I just I can't really think of much that I would say that it was so bad that I would not ever do it again.
And it doesn't even, I don't know, maybe the question doesn't have to be like, it was such a negative experience and I fucking hated it. But it could have been like, it was whatever.
Yeah, but if it was whatever, would I avoid doing it again? No, I'd be like, whatever.
But would you actively do it again?
I guess now we're getting to the semantics of the question.
Yeah.
Because I thought the idea was like you would never do it again.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I wouldn't seek it out, but if it was presented to me, yeah, I'd do it again.
Okay. All right, okay.
So I don't know. I don't know.
You know what? Here's the realist answer. University. Do it once.
Never
fucking do it again.
Wow.
Holy shit. Mamma mia.
Education.
Education in general.
I guess that makes sense. That's a good one, yeah.
Get educated as fast as possible and then get stuck in your ways for the last 60 years of your life.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Become the rambling guy who yells at clouds.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Darn kids in your music.
Yeah.
What's an Ariana Grande?
Okay, awesome. Thank you for writing in, Paul.
Yeah, fuck resorts, man.
They're not bad.
Fucking no, whatever.
They're fun. Have you ever gone with a group of friends?
No.
There's your problem.
No.
There's your problem. You've only gone with your family, right?
Yeah.
There you go. There's your problem.
Sucks.
There's your problem.
Garbage.
There's your problem. Because the minute you go with friends, it changes.
All right.
Because you're never not sober.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds pretty good. You know what? I went with my family and I was never not sober. So.
Yeah, but like you can't interact. Like it's different, right? Like you and your friends are always like you wake up drunk, you go to bed drunk. Actually, who knows?
I was the ultimate hipster the last time I went to a resort.
You stay in the room.
No. I went to Cuba, and I went with my family, and I guess this is relaxing, but every single day I would get up, like we'd go to the beach for a little bit, swim in the ocean. It's pretty nice. But I would spend my evenings at the bar, which is like a fancy bar, and I would order just whiskey straight and read Dante's Inferno by candlelight.
I mean, that's a thing, man. That's what people do at resorts.
And I look back at it now and I'm like, you dirty fucking hipster.
I mean, we've known this about you for years.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there was like a girl there who was trying to hit on me one time too.
And you were like, nah.
And I was like, oh, I literally said, oh, do you need me to move because your friends are here?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, it's okay. It's cool. I'm like, awesome. And then I just went back to reading my book.
Wow. Well, good. Good. Oh, I know what. Okay, I know.
Man, I had like the flashback to that one party we were at, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so dumb.
Yeah, you are dumb. I know what you're talking about. And you are stupid.
I'm so fucking dumb. Oh
Wow.
my god.
I know what mine is now. I got the real answer.
Okay.
Get blackout drunk.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a real good one.
I think everyone should experience what blackout drunk is like, but I will never do it again.
I think you should do it because you should have the baseline for knowing how vulnerable drunk people are.
Yeah, and
it like builds you empathy.
Yeah, there you go. Build you empathy. I don't care about fucking empathy. It's just, I know for myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to be out of the driver's seat.
You couldn't even get in because you're drunk.
Exactly. Exactly.
I've never been blackout drunk, but I've like purposefully set a goal to get blackout drunk.
Oh wow.
And I got so drunk. Like I was incapacitated for like a day and a half.
That's good.
It was fucking bad.
That's good.
They're like, hey Anthony, you should you want to get blackout drunk? Yeah, like mix everything. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Beer, tequila, whiskey.
Yeah. That's basically
vodka.
how you do it. Yeah.
Like, and I tried so hard, and
man.
I still couldn't get there.
You just gotta keep going.
I think my tolerance is too high.
You just can't stop. Like you just gotta keep going.
I did not stop.
You gotta keep going.
All right.
Keep going.
I thought I was gonna need like a stomach pump at a certain point, but
like you just can't. You can't stand up. You can't walk around. You just gotta sit there and take like 20 shots of tequila, and you'll get there.
All right. Okay. All right.
Speaking. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
There you go. How about we talk about some picks of the week?
Okay.
Cool. I got short ones.
All right.
Let's move into the world of movies. There's another Asian-led movie coming out.
I can't believe I thought this was the same movie.
So I'm gonna frame this for you, audience. I put on a trailer for some Asian guy.
Yeah.
Doing some
Asian shit.
Some Asian ninja shit.
Yeah.
Anthony goes, "The fuck did we watch this Shang-Chi Marvel movie?"
I'm like, there's a second trailer already?
And I'm like, dude, no, this is the guy from Crazy Rich Asians. It isn't even
in my defense,
Simu, whatever.
In my defense.
What, they all look alike?
It started off yeah, I don't want to say it.
Oh shit.
No, in my defense, it started off at a really wide shot and the main character was small in the center of the frame doing kung fu shit. And I was like, this looks the same as the other movie.
So then why didn't you think it was a Jackie Chan movie?
Because Jackie Chan's not doing that shit. It looked like a young dude.
How come you didn't say Donnie Yen?
Donnie Yen's old now too.
Okay, why wasn't it a Bruce Lee
Donnie Yen's
movie?
too busy like fucking sucking the dick of the CCP. Like,
well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So I put on this trailer, and I think halfway through it finally clicked. It was the trailer for Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe. So Henry Golding, aka Crazy Rich Asians rich boy,
Yeah,
is Snake Eyes. Now that is some inspired casting.
that's some casting.
Yeah,
that is
like,
a type of casting.
Wow,
yes.
that is something else. I'm not the biggest G.I. Joe fan, but I guess Snake Eyes is by default the coolest person in G.I. Joe.
You know what? I'm gonna say beyond the G.I. Joe like parodies.
Yeah,
G.I. Joe's not good. That's my hot take.
you're right.
It's not great.
Except for there's one great G.I. Joe episode, and it happened in Community. So
I don't even see that one.
Oh, you never saw the G.I. Joe?
Was that one of the later seasons?
Oh, what a classic!
Yeah, I never saw that one either.
Like it was all animated in
shit.
80s style G.I. Joe.
Okay, I gotta watch this now.
And what was Annie's
I'm not.
name?
What am I saying? I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, they all had code names.
Yeah, she had
oh,
a
that's
name.
fantastic.
And something I think hers had something with being like barely legal or something. I can't remember.
Oh my god.
But yeah, anyways, yeah. So yeah, G.I. Joe's not good, but hey, this trailer looks all right. Looks half decent. Yeah, looks like some ninja shit.
It looks like some ninja shit.
I don't know if it looks any better than that Marvel ninja one, or I guess technically that one's not ninjas. That's kung fu.
Wow, you're getting them confused now. You
Wow.
fucking racist.
Wow, it's okay. I have that honor.
All right, yeah,
I
got that card.
Yeah, as an Italian, I have that privilege.
Shut up! Fuck you. God damn it.
Yeah. The second thing I wanted to bring up was the trailer for the Friends reunion on HBO Max. It's finally happening.
Man, you don't realize like how much time has passed since Friends ended until they do the shot-to-shot comparison of the crew now and the crew then.
Yeah. Jeez. Time has happened.
That's crazy.
Passage of time. Wow.
Pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay. Apart from the fact that yes, they look ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Friends reunion. I'll probably check it out.
It's more, yeah, they got like some table read stuff. They have
Yeah.
It's more like commentary about what it was like filming the show and stuff like that, right?
Pretty much, yeah. And I don't know if you've seen. It's hosted by James Corden.
Yep.
But have you seen the list of guests they have for it?
No.
It's like Justin Bieber,
What?
Cara Delevingne, whatever. Her
The
name
porn
is.
star?
What?
Asia Divine?
What?
Something Divine?
No,
What's going on?
the supermodel.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Who is that?
Right?
Who are we talking
How
about?
come every time we talk about how come she was famous for eyebrows.
Model.
Cara, like Cara.
What else was she?
She was in a movie.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. You do not know the eyebrow.
Delavagine?
Yeah, you don't know the eyebrow model.
I have no idea who this is.
How come every time we bring up like celebrities and stuff, your first instinct is either a porn star or a Jav star?
Because those are celebrities I care about, baby. I don't know what to tell you. They're pushing society forward.
Jeez. Anyways, yeah, the
Evangeline?
sure.
Yeah, she has an IMDb page.
This girl is famous. What are you talking about?
What? She was in Suicide Squad.
Was she?
Was she?
She was also in a Halsey video. What the fuck?
Yeah, she's in a lot of stuff. Anyways, yeah, there's all these like really young guests are arriving, and it's just so weird because I'm like, were they alive when Friends was airing? How old were they? But I guess Friends is so culturally significant to, I guess, the world.
All right, here's the
It
thing.
makes
Too.
sense.
When you say young guests, like Justin Bieber's only 3 years younger than me.
How old's that?
He's 27.
Is he 27 now?
Yeah, like he's not a baby anymore. Like he's an adult.
Shit, I thought he was like in his early 20s.
Nope.
But still, I would still feel like that's what do you call it? Because I would consider myself also on the younger side to be a Friends fan.
Yeah.
Right. So like anybody younger than me, I would assume is just like
A babby.
yeah for Friends at
That's
least.
fair. That's fair.
Because Friends ended in 2001, 2002,
Yeah.
I think so.
right? And
That's
that's
it. Friends on Netflix now,
it
I think they-
was
Oh, okay.
until it went to HBO,
which is why HBO Max is doing.
yes,
Okay.
yes. But yeah, so it's been like 20 years since it ended. So yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. I can't say I'm too excited for this, other than like, oh, this is cool nostalgia. But I think the bigger thing out of this is it's really cool that now that these streaming services are all competing for each other,
Yeah.
Or competing with each other for audience attention,
Yeah.
they're doing way cooler content now.
What do you mean?
Like this Friends reunion thing, I don't think would have happened if it was just Netflix cruising. Like HBO Max is trying to get you to sign up for HBO Max so you can.
I don't know. This has been in discussion for years.
Has it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't.
Seems pretty cool.
I think it would have happened either way.
All right.
Like, yeah. Maybe it had some sort of impact, but
Mhm.
at the end of the day, I think a reunion was always. It was never about the streaming services. It was
Yeah.
always about, do the people want to come back?
That's fair.
Right?
That's fair.
Because I think like throughout the years there have been like Friends skits or like
Mm-hmm.
appearances, but it's never been the whole crew.
True. True.
Right? And it's the same with things with like the Spice Girls, right? Like or anything from when we were
Yo, when
younger.
are we gonna get a S Club 7 reunion?
I don't think they're big enough.
That's the one we need.
yeah. But yeah, so yeah, it's cool that it's happening. I can't wait to see it and relive some nostalgia memories.
Cool.
Lastly is my only pick in the gaming sphere.
What's up?
Blizzard had an Overwatch 2 stream today.
Oh, it was today.
It was today.
All right.
It was I think it was like just under 3 hours.
That's wild.
They showed off the game, showed off some stuff. But I'm gonna hit you with the hard-hitting facts, all the things you need to know.
Man, I can't believe what they did to my girl.
So first of all, PvP is now 5v5. That's
What was
the
it
big news.
before?
6.
Okay.
Because you had 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
Right, for roll queue. So 5v5. So what do you think they did to make it 5v5?
One less support.
Wrong.
One less deeps.
Wrong.
One less tank.
One less tank.
Interesting.
So RIP off tank. You are dead.
Yeah. Why? Actually, yeah. Now that I think, why would you ever roll an off tank in a comp?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So to combat this, what they did is they buffed every tank.
All right.
So they have like every tank has they focused on like what that tank's weakness was, and they basically just gave them a buff to it.
Bro, you know it's just gonna be Reinhardt all day, every team, right?
Yeah, so Reinhardt now has like 2 fire strikes. He can stop his charge.
Yeah,
he can do things.
Come on.
The one that was wild I saw was Zarya. She can double bubble.
That's what?
Yeah, so like
what?
you know how you have cooldowns on like two bubbles?
Yeah.
They share the same cooldown.
That's wild.
So you can use 2 on anybody or 2 on yourself.
That's what?
Yeah, so if you're by yourself, you could just double bubble yourself.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Winston has
Oh, he's got the fucking beam now.
Yeah, he can shoot.
Yeah, he just has like a pierce beam.
Yeah,
I saw that.
He can do that. They didn't show the rest of them. I think Diva's guns can go long range now, things like that. But
I hope they just take Diva out of the game. To be honest,
wow,
that'll be a massive buff.
Did you see? Oh, I didn't tell you, but like in the last patch, like 2 weeks ago, they gave her a buff.
Okay.
Her call mech, like when you press it, it calms down.
Yeah.
It insta kills whoever's in the area now, like the Titanfall.
So the bomb kills people, but now also the drop kills people.
Yeah, well, I think the drop is 500 damage, which is more than anybody's life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think only Diva has more life at 600.
What the
so
fuck?
yeah, so
okay.
yeah. Oh, because I think I didn't talk about it, but on April 1st they had like an experimental mode where they just put a whole bunch of like stupid mechanics in.
Yeah.
And that was one of them, but that one made it to the real game.
Oh, but they're like, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So you talked about earlier. May can no longer freeze. Yeah, so things like that. There's a couple different things.
May's dead.
They've upped the movement speed of everything, like slightly.
Okay.
So everything just feels faster. They changed the UI. It actually looks a lot like Valorant now, like Valorant super minimalist, simplistic style.
Yeah.
Looks like that. So, but otherwise, besides like new maps and stuff, it's
Overwatch.
It's Overwatch, right? They have one more mode called Push.
Mm-hmm.
It involves a robot that's kind of pushing something.
Push the cart?
It's not pushing a cart. You're pushing the robot, and the robot can like do stuff.
What?
Yeah, it's
so they made the cart do stuff.
Yeah, it kind of when you're watching it, it kind of just looks like deathmatch, but because I think
okay.
Yeah, because it only moves when there's like nobody around it and stuff. So I don't know. It looks all right.
Weird.
Yeah, Overwatch 2 though. No release date, no nothing, just more information.
Telling you, man, 2030.
Yeah, but I mean,
we're gonna be geriatrics.
It's definitely
waiting
what
for Overwatch.
Blizzard does, right? They take their time with these things. The game looks super polished already, but
just be prepared that is gonna be the last Overwatch.
Probably.
Right? Like the only game they've gone farther than 3 is what? Diablo?
Yeah.
There's no StarCraft 3.
Yeah.
No there was a Warcraft 3 actually.
There was.
Never mind. You know what? There's a 50-50 chance.
I don't know, but in this day and age, why would they make sequels? Like, why? I still
games as a service, bro.
I don't know why this has a 2 beside it, because it honestly, like, the big takeaway is it's Overwatch.
Yeah,
like it looks like Overwatch.
Maybe it'll be like you can only use like the new 2 characters if you have Overwatch 2.
Maybe because like they said it would be cross compatible, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
there's gonna eventually be an age limit, right, in terms of consoles. Like they're gonna get far enough in the PS5 where they're gonna want to have to do upgrades that the PS4 cannot handle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean that happens with everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but at a certain point, why don't you just say, "Fuck it"? Like we're just putting it on a new engine by the new game.
Yeah.
It's football 2.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's really it. So 5v5, the big story is tanks can now be brawlers. That's all it is.
Weird.
So look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. The game looks nice.
All right. Okay.
I mean, it looks slightly better.
They just they took out my favorite mechanic, which is look at people while they're frozen and snipe them in the face.
Yeah, but they put Toronto in the game.
Toronto?
Toronto.
Toronto?
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, all right.
They have
Is the
what is
CN
it?
Tower there?
No, but they have Tim Ford Huns.
Tim Fordhans?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why would they reference that crack addict in the fucking level? What?
Because outside looking in, that's all they read.
I guess, yeah, Tim Hortons and Doug Ford. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And Drake.
No, he's not in there.
What? He's not like he didn't have a collab with Lucio?
No.
Oh, that would have been sick.
It's too much money.
Collab with Diva.
No. The licensing cost.
It doesn't even have to be Drake. It could be like
Drake would sue for.
No, it could be like Whelp or like Dragon. Like his whole name is Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But the map is cool because it takes place at Nathan Phillips Square. You know where it's the big Toronto?
Yeah.
It's there.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's
Alright.
cool.
I'll give
It's
him that.
it's neat because I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can find my work in this map.
I wonder if I can think about work while I'm trying to escape the fucking soul draining existence that is my life.
No, it's not that bad.
All right.
It's even worse.
It's even worse.
Okay, those are it for my picks.
All right. I got a couple video game ones. Remember that time I talked about how there was a Time Splitters 2 HD remake?
Oh yeah,
within
inside that one game.
the Rebellion game or whatever.
Yeah.
Turns out Deep Silver has announced that there's a team at Free Radical who is making a new Time Splitters.
Oh.
There's a new Time Splitters in the making. You know what? I like Time Splitters. It's
You
pretty
down?
crazy. I'm down. There's honestly no other news other than that. Like this fucking Game Informer article is like 6 paragraphs too long. It should just be there's a new game being made. Cool. And that's about it. But
Wow.
yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Nintendo had some stuff. They had a World Ends With You trailer for the Switch.
Yep.
They had a Super Mario Golf Super Rush
Yep.
trailer. Fucking game of the year, probably.
Nope.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No.
Wouldn't doubt it. Hell yeah.
Yo, why are you spouting
The
lies?
game looks good.
Stop spouting lies.
But the biggest news that got the internet aflame is the
Uh-oh.
new Skyward Sword HD remake amiibo.
Okay.
And Vince, you're asking me, Vince, like, Anthony, how come people give a shit out of amiibo? Who cares? It's
Yeah.
just some bone. What if they locked quality of life features behind an amiibo?
I don't like how this is sounding.
So in Skyward Sword, you can fast travel, right? You can go
Yeah.
to a totem. The totem will be like, hey man, you want to like go back to the sky? You want to travel to another part of the level? What do you want to do? And then you pick it and you go. But if you tap the amiibo, you can fast travel from anywhere. And if you tap the amiibo again from the sky world, it will take you back to where you teleported from with the amiibo.
And this is only possible with the amiibo.
Only possible with the amiibo.
I don't like this.
Yeah, it's a little shady. The argument, the devil's advocate argument is that this isn't new.
What do you mean?
In Skyward Sword, you could only get Epona through the amiibo, and you immediately got a maxed out horse.
Oh yeah, you did.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
So, like, this is not new. It still is definitely something you should complain about.
I think that's different. That's kind of different though, because that's like that one reminds me of when you just buy experience points to level up your character.
Okay, you can still get the horse. You can still get a horse. It's not
Yeah.
like this amiibo was the only way to have a horse in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but like
Okay.
now you're telling me there's a specific gameplay mechanic
that I can't have.
that I have to buy.
Toys,
Like-
man, Toys
like,
to Life.
I thought Toys to Life died.
Or did it?
I don't
Or
know.
did it?
Because like I haven't heard about Skylanders.
Mm-hmm.
What about the didn't Disney have
Lego
one?
Dimensions.
Yeah, like where did they
Disney
all go?
Infinity.
Yeah, but Amiibo's still around. Jeez.
Amiibo's like still around strong. I think strictly because of the IPs.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, it's a little shady. It's a little shady.
It is something.
Yeah.
I don't really like how this is.
If-
This is one to watch. This is gonna be something that's gonna.
If they backtrack on it or something, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think it's that big of a deal, but it
Well-
sets a bad precedent.
Yeah, like this. Like to be fair, yeah, this actual thing we're discussing, not really huge.
Yeah.
But this also is like this is the start of something. Like this is the snowflake that could become the snowball.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. So keep an eye on that. Nintendo's doing some shady shit.
Disgusting.
In other news, Square Enix had their Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest over the
They
weekend,
did.
and they announced a whole bunch of stuff. So they announced the second class of Endbringer
Endwalker?
Is it Endbringer? Endwalker? It's one of those.
Endwalker.
They're all, I don't know, all the titles.
Dude, you
are-
play the game!
Yeah, I don't want to, whatever. Who cares?
Wow.
Endwalker, it's the Reaper.
Zariba.
Zaripa. He has a scythe.
That makes sense.
Looking very edgy.
That's why he was in the trailer.
Yeah, you can summon undead like ghosts to attack alongside you to do more deeps.
Hmm.
It is definitely the edgiest class. I will say that. And then they had a whole bunch of other stuff. New theme songs. They're adding in the male version of the Viera, which is the class from the Franz race, the bunny girls. So they're adding a male version. And good news, they can get hats now. So the Viera before couldn't have hats because their ears they weren't modeled for that stuff. But now they got hats, bro.
Okay.
So big deal, I guess. They announced some new towns, a whole bunch of stuff. Magus sisters are going to be in there as a boss. Honestly, they announced a whole fuck ton of shit. They're releasing every game's soundtrack on vinyl. You can buy like a combo version of like a song selection.
Every 14 game.
Every 14 game.
Oh, okay.
And it's not the full 14 soundtrack, it's like a sound selection. So each game is one vinyl front and back.
Wow.
Yeah. They did a whole bunch of stuff, but the craziest one I think that they announced there was the official Fender Stratocaster.
Oh, the guitar.
The guitar, the official Final Fantasy 14 Fender Stratocaster.
Wait, this guitar's in the game?
It's in the game. B, they made it. It's real.
Why is it in the game?
Because they had a collaboration with Fender.
No, but like, how's it tie in with the story?
It's a side item. It's just there.
Oh. Oh.
It's just there.
I thought it was significant or something.
No.
Oh, wow. This is an expensive joke.
This thing. Okay, I'm gonna go through everything that it has, and then I want you to guess the price on it.
All right.
So this guitar, first off, the neck, it is made out of a custom, naturally occurring dark wood in some like exotic continent that they sourced through Fender.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not stain. It is a natural dark wood. Hard to get. 2, these purple and blue crystal looking things,
Yeah.
I believe are either real crystal or it's like a special plastic polymer that meshes seamlessly with the rest of the guitar body.
Okay.
And when you shine lights on it, it's either purple or blue, depending on which one you have.
Okay.
And also has a limit break button.
What does that do?
When you know the volume knobs,
Yeah.
one of them is a button, and if you press it, it automatically maxes out your volume on the guitar.
Oh.
Right? So you limit break, baby.
Oh my god.
Mid solo.
That's the kind of stupid shit I'm into.
Hell yeah. And they're all individually numbered.
Oh, they have to be.
I forget how many they're gonna make.
Let's go with 500.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Let's go with 14.
How much do you think that this guitar would cost you? How much do you think it'd run you?
I'm just trying to think of how much a regular guitar would cost.
Fender Stratocaster? Okay,
Yeah.
Here, I'll look it up. Hold on.
Yeah, Fender Stratocaster. Because I have no context for guitar prices. So, like...
So, a regular Fender Stratocaster...
I'm guessing like $2,000.
At the lowest end...
Yeah.
Is around 1,400. 1,300, 1,400 Canadian.
Okay. So, what's this one?
Oh, this is a Canadian website, yeah.
This one is 25.
3,500 American.
Oh. Oh. Oh boy.
3,500 American.
Square be milking their fans.
They're going for it, baby.
Oh. I feel sorry if you actually want this thing.
I want this. Will I have the money by the time pre-orders roll around? Probably not.
Jeez.
But we'll see.
Oh my gosh.
It looks fucking crazy.
Ain't for me.
Yeah, I don't even know how to play the guitar.
I was gonna say, like, I thought you played the drums.
I want to play the drums.
Oh, okay.
I know how to play the rock band drums.
Okay.
Same thing.
You got me there.
Got him there. Got him. The last one on the video game front is King of Fighters 15.
Yeah.
Ralph and Clark got announced, the Metal Slug team.
Yeah,
so now they're all there with Leona. I think everyone kind of expected it after Leona got announced.
Yeah.
They have a new Metal Slug stage. Looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
But the last one is, I'm gonna end it off on a sad note.
Uh-oh.
Is the creator of Berserk, Kentaro Miura,
Yeah.
has passed away.
Oh shit.
It turns out in a statement brought out by his family, he passed away on May 6th at 54 years old. It was due to I think it was like an artery complication. Like an artery, like a major artery tore within his body, like over wear and shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Author dies, but so it sucks. Berserk is now never gonna finish because you know he's dead. And yeah, it's go on Anime News Network to find the story because they have compiled all of the statements from other mangaka around.
Yeah.
And the impact that this guy had on all these like super famous designers it's kind of crazy. Yeah, like George Morikawa, the guy who did Hajime no Ippo, has just a whole backstory about when he was like 18, 19, first starting his own Jump series, didn't have any assistance, and he helped him like
Yeah.
yeah, the Berserk author helped him with his drawing style and like, influenced him to go forward.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy, just like in Japan, like how much influence this guy had over
Okay.
the culture.
Is it crazy though?
No, it's not crazy. Okay, it's not crazy.
I'm only saying, not to take any away from him, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude's been around a while.
He's
like,
been in the game for a while.
I mean, yeah, because like Berserk has been going on for how long, right? Like, I would be not like I would say the guy who does One Piece would probably garner the same sort of respect.
True.
Right.
True.
But yeah, I mean, it is sad to hear that he's gone.
Yeah. I think the reason maybe it's like quote unquote wild for me is like I'm not Japanese.
Mm.
And to see like a whole like country pretty much come together and be like, holy fuck, like this guy who was like a pinnacle of our country's artistic export died is like it's crazy. I think I would say the same thing for like if there was like a Canadian artist who died and people had that same amount of reverence, stuff like that.
But that kind of stuff does happen.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
But
I mean,
it's always
I think you're just closer to this than
maybe.
Because like if Drake dies, you're not going to care.
I think it's
but watch Canada like
I think
rise
it's
up.
more about the amount of like I don't think I wouldn't care if Drake died. Like,
yeah, if Drake or Justin Bieber died, you wouldn't care.
But I still think I'd be like, wow, like so many people have come out to like say blah 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 and whatever. Yeah. I still think the reaction of it would be kind of jarring to me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I don't know. I have a very cynical outlook on the world.
Okay.
So we'll see. But yeah, that's the final one. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So yeah, there it goes. I saw in Final Fantasy 14 a couple servers where they were like doing a tribute to him.
Oh, cool.
So they all dressed up as Dark Knight.
I saw it.
And they stood in a line in town, with the big sword and everything. So
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It's cool.
There's one headline I read. You know what this year's biggest game is going to be?
What?
If I told you it's 8 years old?
What is it?
It's the PS5 edition of Grand Theft Auto 5.
It probably would be. I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, that's wild.
That's stupid. God damn it.
That game is 2 generations old.
You know what? And I blame all the Twitch kids doing GTA RP. That's what I blame. Those fucking... Let the game die, homie. Oh my god.
Like, that's wild. Like, it's so significant that...
We're never getting GTA 6. Fucking never.
Oh, I never even thought of that. Like, nah.
God damn it.
Yeah, cool. But I guess that's it for the picks.
Yeah, that's it for my picks.
Wicked, what you do this week?
I did a little bit of everything.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I dabbled in a lot of different things. I didn't really do one thing for a long time. I was like, a little taste over here, a little taste over there.
Okay.
Doing that kind of
Sman's
stuff.
at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Exactly. I beat Katana Zero.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out I only had 1 level left.
Oh, so the game is like 3 hours.
I think it's like 3 hours long. And honestly, love it.
Okay.
It's super tight, super compact.
Okay.
I was looking up certain things after. Like, there's so many different ways you can take the dialogue and the story. And there's so many secrets within this the levels that you can just take them on in ways that you don't really imagine. There's one level where each level or each screen is a section of trials, right? But the thing is there are camera models on the ceiling. And it turns out that the game triggers an invisible like line that goes down, and the thing is, if you walk through it, it'll trigger the cutscene for you to start the challenge. But if you look at where they're coming from and kind of imagine where the line is and you dodge through it, you can go through that whole level without fighting anything. You can just walk through the level.
Really?
Yeah. You just gotta like be vigilant of where like kind of the invisible lines are crossing and dodge through those triggers.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like in the game, the safe house security system doesn't detect you, so you don't do anything. And you just walk through the whole level. It's really cool.
That's not cool.
Yeah. They have a whole speed run setup. So after you beat the game, you unlock speed run mode, and it keeps your time per level. You can choose where to start and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Bunch of bonus bosses and different types of swords to get after the fact. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
It's cool. Like it's a highly recommended game. Really liked it. I was doing a little bit of model kitting.
Oh shit.
I'm still trying to put all the stickers on my master or real grade Sazabi.
Yeah.
Fucking hate these stickers, my dude.
Okay.
Oh my god, I hate them so much.
That's good.
So I quit that, and then I started building the Arale figure I bought last year.
Okay.
Honestly, those like kind of chunky figures, those big ones, small, not a lot of pieces, big stickers. I'm about it. I'm about that life, man. I'm about it. That shit's awesome. I'm about that casual gunpla experience.
Yeah, they're all right.
I'm a gunpla casual. I think that's it. I think I'm officially a gunpla casual.
I don't know if that makes you casual. I think you got to try one of their 30-minute missions.
There's 30-minute missions.
They're like super cheap. They're like $10.
Okay.
And the idea is you could build this kit in 30 minutes.
Damn.
There's like no stickers.
Okay.
Maybe one or two.
All right.
But because I think those are aimed more at the casuals. But the idea is like you buy a lot of them to build an army, and then they're super customizable. Like you can mix and match.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. So you built that Arale figure, huh?
Yeah, I built almost all of it.
The fuck? How? What?
Yeah.
That's like a one session go.
Yeah, you know, and I didn't finish it in one session.
Oh my.
So
God.
I built Arale.
You're the kind of guy who watches the whole porn video and doesn't nut, huh? Okay. Wow. No denial. Wow. He actually pays attention to the story.
Maybe, you know,
Wow.
sometimes the MILF plot.
Oh my god.
When she's just like, you know, like my husband is always working, and there's like a hot young guy who moved in next door.
Yeah?
Who can fulfill my needs
of
attention.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, this is a pretty interesting plot.
Jeez.
Maybe.
Oh man. Jeez.
So yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I gotta build the hat still. That's the main one I'm missing. So I built a Raleigh, and I built like her actual character, but I didn't build the accessories.
Okay.
So I didn't build her hat, and it actually comes with a second runner. So how the build works is that you build the internal like skeleton first.
Yeah.
But it's not like a master grade. It's not like this is the frame, bro. It's just like it's a figure inside a figure. It's like what are those babushka dolls? Those Russian stacking dolls.
Yeah, they kind of just fit inside.
Yeah, they fit inside. And so the inside is her robot interior, and it comes with a secondary runner that is a duplicate of the clothing runner, but it's all clear. So you can see the inside
right.
robot internals and stuff. It's so sick.
Yeah, I think I saw one. They did that one for Doraemon.
Oh yeah.
They have that one. So I think that's the one I've seen. Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. Part of me is like, I should just buy a second kit.
Wow.
Then I got the 2 exoskeletons, and I can just display them both.
Wow.
Right?
You are something.
Yeah, I don't know. Raleigh's a cool character. I like that character.
Mm.
Then what else did I do? I thought I was over PoE.
Oh shit.
Right? Remember I told you I sold that expensive item?
Yeah.
Right? And then I beat the final boss or whatever.
And then what happened?
And then I was like, I was recommended a video on the YouTube algorithm. And it was like, hey man, do you like cast on crit builds? And I'm like, hell yeah, I do. And then they're like,
you might as well just said, hey man, do you like clicking?
And you like clicking?
Click some more.
I love clicking. And then it turns out that with the new Crusader buffs on one of the classes, Mjolnir builds, the weapon I really like, are now viable.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, I can do endgame shit with the Mjolnir build now. Oh, I have just enough currency to buy these pieces, huh? Sick.
Let it end.
And now, now I'm leveling up a new character.
No.
I just got him into maps.
No.
Beat the story in 2 days.
I thought you were gonna play Resident Evil. What the hell?
I thought it was. I didn't buy Resident Evil. I don't have it.
No, 7.
I can't play what I don't have.
What about 7?
I don't have 7.
I thought you wanted to do that though.
Yeah, I do want to do that. But then PoE called me. The siren song brought me back in.
No. 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 Why do you hate yourself?
I think I do it because I love myself, to be honest.
Jesus Christ.
And then, so yeah, I'm doing that. It's the same build as I did last season, or
Yeah.
the season before when I played. It was the cast on crit ball lightning with
Yeah.
arcs, but now apparently it's powerful.
Okay.
So that's cool. The last thing I did, it was for school.
Okay.
So the 2 lessons this week one was like superhero and gender and all that stuff.
Yep.
And I was like, snooze fest. I sleep.
Yeah.
The second one was camp, and talking about the usage of camp within comics, how it applies to comic book properties outside of comics, like movies. And man, I feel like if I told high school me this was my homework in university, he would be like, "You're a fucking liar."
Mm-hmm.
I had to. They forced my hand. I couldn't possibly say no. They forced my hand to watch the 1966 Batman feature film starring Adam West.
Wow.
Dude, that movie's good. That movie's real good.
Oh, you disgust me.
That movie's real good.
Yeah.
For people who don't know it, this is the camp version. It is the it's comedy. It's a comedy. They know what they're doing.
I mean, yes.
You know when like in TV shows or cartoons when they punch the character and it says like pow and blam and kablam or whatever? That's where all that shit comes from. It comes from this version of Batman.
Have you watched the Adam West show?
I have not watched the Adam West show. They did show us episodes in lecture, like little clips, and there's one where they have a crossover with Green Hornet and Kato, and I'm like, bro, fought Bruce Lee.
Because like I had to watch episodes of that growing up.
Yeah.
With my grandfather.
Yeah. And
I hated it. Because after that we'd watch Star Trek, which I loved. But I remember we'd always have to get through Batman. I fucking hated it.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. I watched this movie and I'm like, I should just download both seasons of Batman.
The way that you feel about camp is the way that I feel about cringe. I think we're opposites in that. Because I love cringe.
So I think that's actually perfect because you love The Office.
Yes.
I cannot handle The Office.
Yeah, yeah.
When I watch like anything to do with Michael Scott's character, I'm just like,
oh, I love it.
I can't watch it. I can't do it. It's too much. I can't do it. But anything about just like camp, like applying childlike logic to adult situations, I'm just like, fuck yes.
Can't handle it.
Yo, I showed them a clip of Batman trying to get rid of a bomb. That scene was 3 minutes of this bomb just being like, and him going, like, he tried to throw it into the ocean at one point. There was a duck there, and he's like, fuck the duck, I can't throw the bomb there.
I don't think I would have survived the 60s. If that's the kind of entertainment I could have looked forward to.
I think that was a one-off.
No, man, that's all the entertainment.
I don't know, man.
That's all the advertising. That's everything. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, and now I see, like, it's cool because I see the original and I see where, like, Austin Powers takes a lot of their ideas from and like homages to that Adam West stuff. I don't know, man. I loved it. I'm in the camp of love for the. Gross. You know what? If new Batman movies are like that movie, I'd come back. I'd watch another Batman movie.
How we give up Batman altogether.
If Batfleck.
No.
Yeah, that's how we get Batfleck back.
Don't ruin Batfleck like
that. Batfleck's gonna come back. Instead of killing people, he's gonna do the camp shit.
I mean, the only way I'd watch it if there was like a Batverse movie.
Okay. All right.
And he was like the one camp character. Everyone else was like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, and so actually the reason I learned that this movie is so camp is because in the 40s and 50s was the start of like the comic book code, right?
Yeah.
Where there was like a moral panic in the 30s and they're just like, they're teaching our kids to kill people in comics or whatever.
Hell yeah.
And so they're like, government, don't regulate us, we'll regulate ourselves, like all good industries do.
Yeah.
And
wow.
They turned Batman from regular like detective brooding man into like there was one cover I saw where he fought like a rainbow monster that turned Batman and Robin 2D.
Whoa.
Yeah, there was another one where Batman got turned into a merman,
Okay.
right? And it's just all these wacky scenarios, and those are the comics that the director for the show and the movie read.
Whoa.
And he's like, really, if I want to be authentic to Batman, the only way I can make it is if I make it into this like kind of comedy, self-aware,
Yeah.
campy thing. And that was his version of being authentic to the Batman name.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how to accept this.
If anything, the Adam West Batman might be the most authentic
Whoa.
Batman there is. It might be the most
Whoa.
authentic Batman.
To that specific comic.
No, to Batman in general.
Oh,
to be honest.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and all it's so dumb. All the shit they do is so ridiculous. They like dehydrate the UN so they can put them in tubes and hold them hostage as powder people, and then they have to rehydrate them
To bring them back.
to bring them back like they're fucking fruit.
Oh man, I would not last a minute in this film.
It's so good.
No.
It's fantastic. This
No.
movie's also like 2 hours.
Yeah, I could not. I think. Yeah, no.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Highly recommended.
Okay.
If you've ever liked a Mel Brooks movie in your life. This Batman isn't directed by Mel Brooks, but it has the same vibe.
Yeah.
If you've ever liked a Mel Brooks movie, highly recommended you watch the 1966 Batman movie.
Okay.
Fantastic. What's going on with your week? What'd you do?
Let's see. So we played some Apex.
We did play some Apex. I did forget about that.
We played Apex Oblivion, and
Yo, we fucking won.
We won.
Ooh!
We were so good.
Oh, you know what I did?
What?
I bought a mouse pad, baby.
Oh shit! Finally,
I
did it
bought
come in?
It came in.
Okay.
I bought a hard mouse pad.
And is it good?
It's so hard to get used to.
Why? Because it's so much smoother.
There's no friction, baby. Oh my god, so smooth.
Yeah.
But the thing is that there's so little friction that if I'm just like lazily clicking the button, if my palm is at a certain thing, when I click, it'll move the mouse cursor a little bit, so it counts as a drag motion instead of a click.
Yep.
So I have to like relearn how to hold my mouse when I'm gaming.
Yep.
So that I can keep the mouse steady.
Because you developed that lethargic grip.
Exactly. I gotta get that gamer grip.
Yeah, man. So that's good. You got a mouse. Now you'll hit stuff.
No, what are we talking about? I had the most damage that game we won. Get out of here.
Most damage.
Most
damage. Whatever, man. Yeah. So
Just giving you life totems, bitch.
Whatever. Whatevs, man. I'm gonna shoot my gun.
All right. Okay.
Apex is fun. Apex has been good. But then it was the Overwatch anniversary event, so I've been playing more Overwatch just because this is the only event I think I will ever play now.
You're only gonna come back to Overwatch when it's
the anniversary event, or unless there's a new Diva skin.
And you're gonna try and get every single skin at once.
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
That's the aim. So that's what I've been doing. I'm grinding boxes. Unsuccessful, but it's Overwatch, Coming back to it after playing Apex definitely has I've developed Apex like tendencies that don't apply to Overwatch.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
So and it's down to small things too. Like I'm hitting Q, but that's not a button in Overwatch. So yeah. I prefer Overwatch still. Yeah, definitely.
Boo.
That's definitely still
Boo!
my game.
Lame.
I prefer that game way more.
Lame.
So that I beat Spider-Man Remastered on PS5.
Stop playing this. Why aren't you playing the Miles Morales version?
Listen, I beat it. I'm done it.
You're done the Miles Morales version?
No, I'm done Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Got the platinum and everything. And then I did all the DLC.
Oh my god.
The DLC, I think, is in 3 parts.
Yep.
Did you play it?
I did not play it. I just know it's in 3 parts.
Yeah. It's 100% a after the credits DLC.
Okay.
And it is definitely this is like the side mission to the main story.
Alternate universe.
Not really. It's more like,
does it matter?
Yes and no.
All right.
Do you know when you're watching say you're watching a movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has a big sequel coming up.
Yeah.
And then in between that, there's oh, but here's the lead-in comic to the movie, or
Yeah.
like here's the lead-in comic.
Yeah, yeah,
or,
yeah.
like, yeah. It's like kind of like that. Like
Okay.
you don't need to know it,
All right.
but if you do read it, they'll be like, oh, that's how Miles got his power. Oh, that's why he's Spider-Man. Oh, things like that.
Okay. All right. All right.
The DLC is only worth it for the story. It adds no new gameplay. It adds nothing new.
Wow. Now I extra don't want to
Like
play it.
you're in the same city, you're doing the same shit.
All right.
Like it's just more of the same but new story. The reason I wanted to play it because it brings back one of my favorite characters, Black Cat. So Felicia Hardy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so she's in it for the first third,
Okay.
and then she's gone.
That's it.
Yeah.
They only got her for the first third.
Yeah, because then like
Come on.
because after that it goes to Hammerhead and it goes to Silver Sable.
Who cares about any of those people?
Yeah, I don't know. So
Silver Sable.
Yeah.
What is it, the 90s?
Yeah.
Who cares?
So I don't think it's worth playing unless you get it for free.
that's fair. That's fair.
But and even if you do get it, like, because each part comes with its own, like, oh, here's more side quests that you have to do to complete the map. And
Yeah.
yes, I did them all, but you don't get anything for them. So, yeah.
All right.
That DLC is all right. I am looking forward to playing Spider-Man Miles Morales. But
Okay.
I figured I should take a break from Spider-Man because I've been playing too much Spider-Man.
Mhm,
So
mhm,
I bought Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Bro, what are you doing?
What a fantastic
You
trilogy
hate
of
old
video
games.
game.
You hate old
What a
games.
fantastic trilogy.
Why are you playing old
like
games?
this might be game of the year.
Listen, week after week, month after month, year after year, get ragged on.
Yeah.
Old games.
Yeah, man.
Okami HD. Why
That
are you
shit's
playing
so
that?
old. Why are you
It's
playing
old.
it?
Mass Effect is so. Ugh.
Mass Effect is newer than Okami, guys.
Mass Effect, yeah, but it looks worse. It looks worse.
Does it though?
Yes.
No, man.
Yes, queen.
No, no, man. Yeah. We all know that I'm Mass Effect fan numero uno. So
You own the sweater. You own the N7 sweater, you dork.
sure. Yep. Yeah. I think I'm gonna buy They sell So when you buy the game, you get a 25% off coupon to the Mass Effect
Oh
store.
my god. No, what are you doing? The shame in your face right now. You're like, I can't, I know what I said. I gotta hold up. You fucking shill.
No, because I just want
Oh, you belong in corporate. You belong there. You found your home.
They sell because I wanted to get a decal, like an N7 decal.
Oh my god.
And I think it's like $5. But do you know what else they sell?
What else do they sell?
They sell a car badge.
Don't do it.
So I was like, what if I rip off because my car is like a SE or something. on it.
Yeah.
It's like, what if I replace that with N7?
I'm surprised you didn't buy the N7 watch.
No, that's lame.
Come on. You know what you're gonna look like with that shit? You're gonna look like the guys who have the fucking Optimus Prime.
I've always wanted that.
Oh, you're
though.
such a nerd.
I've always
Fucking
wanted that.
dork.
I just haven't
Oh
decided.
my god.
I haven't decided if I wanted the Autobot or the
What a
Decepticon.
loser.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go get one of those instead. You're right.
Dork.
I should, because my car is a blue hatchback. I should get an Autobot because I'm skids. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. Cool.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay.
Trash.
I will do it.
Absolute trash over here.
You're just jealous. But I won't put it on the back. I'll put it on the side. You know, like where
You
the
didn't get that N7 keychain. You get that C-Sec water bottle.
no, but that N7 keychain thing looks like the pull tab on my bomber jacket. So
So you got a bomber jacket,
yeah.
and then you can get that.
No. I'll buy the Omni tool though.
Don't do it.
Anyways, that's
Don't
a side tangent because I'm going to talk to you about Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition. Now,
Dude, I'm pretty sure throughout
Yeah.
the length of this podcast, we've talked about every single Mass Effect game.
yeah,
So we don't need to talk about it anymore. Just, is it Mass Effect?
yeah,
All right, then we're done here.
it's so good.
End the episode. Hold up. God damn.
Okay, the only thing I want to
No,
bring
no,
up
go
is,
off. What do they?
no,
change?
because I
What's going
I
on?
don't really have anything to say. It is
Oh,
Mass
okay,
Effect.
alright.
Like it looks like the first one is the one that gets the most changes. It looks better. Blah blah blah. They've rebalanced the leveling up and they've slightly modified the combat. So now you have aim down sights and stuff.
Oh, ADS. I see.
A lot of people like to say, like, I know a lot of people like to say that like Mass Effect 1 is their favorite because it was the most RPG like.
Yes.
And yeah, I will agree it is the most RPG like, and in concept, it is my favorite Mass Effect.
Okay.
But the Legendary Edition just proves how janky that game is, and it is
Yeah.
it is so jank.
Doing all the fucking Mako sections.
Like no amount of improvements makes playing Mass Effect 1 a better experience.
As soon as they added fucking auto gathering
Yeah.
when you just shoot probes down, I'm like, hell yes,
Yeah.
fucking finally.
So Mass Effect 1 is it's interesting. I will say it's nice to be able to play the game at a working frame rate.
Oh, I see. So this is you know,
Ugh.
this is an argument for keeping old games alive, is what you're saying. You know, for backwards compatibility.
What are you talking about?
This is it. This is the argument.
What's the argument?
You don't-
I said it's nice to be able to play it at a working
No,
frame rate
no,
because
you-
the original
You
one
think
was
old
not.
games should live forever now, is what you're saying.
If you improve them,
All right. Okay.
if you improve, but if am I going out there? I would never. Okay, you know, to Paul's question,
Yeah.
don't play Mass Effect 2007 on the 360.
Interesting.
Never play that game.
Interesting.
Never, because it just doesn't run well.
All
It's
right.
not good.
Okay.
Controls are not good. It's not responsive. Get the Legendary Edition. That's the one to get
All right.
because it just plays better. I start out immediately on Insanity, so I'm on the hardest difficulty
Yeah. Because you're a pro gamer.
I am a pro
obviously.
gamer.
Gamers rise up.
because I looked at that achievement list and I was like,
Play on Insanity.
Insanity, all 3 games. That's how you get like the top one. I'm
Yeah.
like, no problem.
Ooh, this is a side tangent. You know what's the most bullshit game for that?
What?
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
What do you have to? Oh, you have to repeat.
If you beat the game on the
Yeah.
higher difficulty, it doesn't unlock the lower difficulty achievements. So you have to go back, and if you
On
beat it on
every difficulty,
every minimum 4 playthroughs,
that's some bullshit.
I may or may not
Oh,
have done
wow.
3 of them,
Why did you stop?
because by the time I got around to Master Ninja, Razor's Edge came out, and then I played that.
That's a bullshit setup.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Wow. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's Mass Effect. There is something to be
Femshep, male shep.
Fem,
All right,
and
correct choice. Correct.
the character creator goes across all games.
Yeah, that's how it was in the other collection. that
No,
they
but
brought
like
on
it's
PS3.
unified.
Oh, okay.
So like you know how in Mass Effect 3 they have that canon female shepherd? They
Yeah.
brought her back to 1.
Oh, nice.
So you could play through the whole trilogy as her. And
Okay.
if you pick that, like,
I like that uniformity.
yeah,
That's
like
cool.
so, and you don't have to go back to the character creator for the other 2 games
Yeah.
unless you want to, because it's the same thing.
Nice.
It's
Are all the multiplayer stuff back too?
no, there's no multiplayer.
Oh, so no
Yeah.
M Mass Effect 3 Horde mode, none of that.
No, they said they might bring it if there's enough demand. Who knows? I would like to see it back, but who knows?
So you're telling me there's a reason to go back and play the original Mass Effect 3?
I mean, sure,
Okay.
I guess.
Is
Andromeda
this,
has...
is this game really improved then? Is it really improved if you don't have the multiplayer?
Yes.
All right.
Includes all the DLC. That includes all the pre-ordered DLC.
Doesn't include the multiplayer DLC.
You're right.
So does it
doesn't.
include all the DLC?
It does. Yeah.
make that shit
all
peer-to-peer.
the DLC that matters.
I'll get the host advantage, baby. I don't care.
They have changes. They put Tully's real face in there.
Oh, what? Tully has a face?
She has a face.
I liked imagining what she looked like.
No, she has a face now. She has a face.
All right, looking it up.
You can only get it if you romance her at the end of Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, I did that, but I didn't get it.
Wow. That sucks, homie.
Bro, she a babe.
She's got a face.
She's a babe. I know I picked the best girl. I knew it.
But this is on Unreal Engine 3, and I think they're on Unreal Engine 4 right now.
Okay.
So there's something to be said about updating all the graphics so that the game looks great,
Mm-hmm.
but the animations are from the 360 PS3 era.
Yeah.
So there's some sort of like weird uncanny valley thing about it because they look super great, the models, but then they have like janky animations. So something about it just, it looks better but also worse.
Interesting.
It's one of those situations where I don't know how I feel about it.
Does
yet.
it like accentuate the uncanny valley type shit?
Kinda,
Okay.
especially their eyes. It just doesn't look right.
What if they just looked into your soul?
That's kind of what they're doing, and I don't like it. It's really freaking me out.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Mass Effect. I will be talking about it for the rest of time. So, that's all I'll say today.
All right.
Yeah, that's
All
it.
right. Until the PS6 version of Mass Effect comes out.
That's true. That's true. I forgot about that one. Okay, yeah. That's it. I got nothing else. That was my week. I'm done.
Cool. We're
Yeah.
both done then.
Yeah, sweet.
It's over.
It is over. It is long weekend here in Canada, so we're going for a long weekend.
Where? Everything's closed.
I didn't say we're going anywhere. I said we're going for a long
It's
weekend.
gonna happen?
Yes.
Mm.
Actually, I'm on vacation for the next week, so
Wow.
that's an extra long weekend for me, baby.
Alright, okay.
So we will see y'all next week. 7 days. Stay tuned. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.